Hello. Welcome to Qualified. I'm Antoine.
And I'm Derek.
And welcome to the show. Okay, guys, we were having technical difficulty
So
today.
we're a few minutes off mark for today, but we're on.
All right, Derek.
So how's Antoine?
I'm okay.
Just okay? What's
Yes.
new? What's exciting?
Um,
What did you do last night?
last night.
What are you doing these days? You know, we've been off for a couple weeks. I celebrated my birthday.
Yes,
And
your birthday was good.
Birthday was great.
Well, according to the people that were on Facebook, your birthday was more than okay.
Well, it was a grand time.
The numbers look really good.
That's good. That's good.
They voted. I think you had maybe 80-some kind of people that reached out and said happy birthday to you, which was great.
Well, I had it on 3 different platforms, so it was about. So it was. I think it was over 200. I think it was last I counted like 250.
It was a lot
around there.
higher than me.
So. Well,
It was spoken.
It was a great time, and you know Sagittarius do it big.
Yes,
That's
sure
all I can
do.
say.
Yeah,
And we're still celebrating because I'm celebrating up until the 21st.
There's a lot of Sagittarius.
Yes.
that I
It's
know.
a big group out there that I'm on with Facebook. You know, there's a lot of Sagittarius out there. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that they're,
But so, what did you do this weekend? Anything exciting?
this weekend I went to the dentist.
Okay.
I got a cleaning.
Okay.
And that was it. Talked with my brother.
Oh, how's the nephew?
My nephew's getting bigger.
Oh, how old is he now?
He's 3 months.
Oh wow! See, this is where the fun begins. Because that little infant thing when they come out, they're
Yeah.
just so fragile when they
He's
come
3
out.
months.
But now he's 3 months. Now he knows shapes and colors, and he's getting a little personality. And
He does a lot with his hands.
okay,
He's doing a lot.
he likes
with
to
his
ball
hands.
with his hands and stuff. Okay.
My brother told me yesterday. He said, "When am I going to change some diapers?" I said, "That is not."
Yes, it is. Yes, that's a part of the program.
It's not my territory.
Yes. So pretty soon, Antoine will be having over here, have a little bassinet and everything over here at his house. So I'm sure his brother will need the break
Well, if he wants
for the
me to, I
weekend.
would.
I'm sure he'll drop him off for a couple hours because he's not going to be apart from him that long. But congratulations again for
Well,
on the new baby.
I took a page out of your book. I've been on. I went on a date.
one date.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're actively in the pool now.
I'm in the pool.
Okay.
I'm in the pool. Oh, do you notice our poinsettia?
Yes.
I seen it.
It's all Christmassy here.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't know how you take care of.
It needs you have to water it at least once a week.
Oh, it's once a week. I
Uh-huh.
haven't watered since I bought it.
Oh no, you need to water that because then they start drooping and everything like that. This is probably why you're getting leaves to fall off.
Okay, thank you, dear.
Yeah, and it needs sunlight too. And you know, the way you keep it, it will last through the winter time if you keep it right. And it doesn't like a lot of heat.
Okay,
So
I'm glad you told me.
yeah, a little horticulture for the moment.
Yeah, I went to go see Wicked.
How was that? I heard
Wicked
good
was
reviews
Wicked
about
was
that.
very good. People are a lot. The movie grossed a lot of money or whatever. But yeah, that's where my date.
Okay.
We had a really nice time. I didn't want to. I thought about Wicked because I love Wizard of Oz. I love the Wizard of Oz.
But isn't there another movie that's out that they talk about Denzel Washington's in?
Gladiator.
But
But I
I
told him
I heard that was good too.
That's what I said. I was going to suggest to him.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't want to be like dominating the whole thing about me going to see Wicked. I said, we don't have to see that if you don't
So what's the problem?
want to. But he said that was great. He said he wanted to see it too. So
Okay, so y'all had a good time.
we did.
So let me just ask the question: Will you see them again? Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would say it again. We've been in touch.
Okay. Okay. So is this the start of something new? And so it's a new year, so we got to bring Antoine out of his shell. So this is good. This is good.
Yep. Craig, Craig Melvin.
Craig Melvin.
Melvin is the new anchor for the Today Show.
Right.
We have to say congratulations to him. Do you? I think this is the first time that this has been filmed since Dan. What I forgot the guy that was fired from NBC from doing whatever. But Greg Melvin will be starting in January.
Yeah, January 2025. He should be on the air.
Yeah, so we're happy about that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. So hopefully you'll check it out.
Did you hear about Jonathan Majors and Megan Good? Well, at first they put out that they had broken up.
Right, I did hear that. But it was just like a sudden. It was like wasn't even a week, and then it was talking about engagement.
Days, and then I saw the engagement. But
to each his own. That's okay. If they're engaged, they're in love.
I like Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I think they make a good couple. Definitely. I just hope it lasts for them.
Yeah,
definitely.
We'll see. What do you think about the Biden? Parting his son. The Republicans are livid.
I think it was a good move on his part because I would have done that. My dog, I would have pardoned my son. Definitely, I think he deserved to be pardoned.
Well, he told them that he wasn't in the beginning.
But things change. That's just like we never thought we'd have a second term with Trump either. So that changed too.
Well, I think he did the right thing.
I did too. I would definitely pardon him.
I would have told him in the beginning that I was pardoning him.
Well, I think he did it because even though he stepped out of the election and all that, but I think that was a smart move on his part because I don't think his son needed to go through all that. That's too stressful. And I don't think there was none of anything really going on. That was just a waste of taxpayers' money to me. Mm-hmm. And and some people just won't let that die. And I just think that was a worthless issue. Mm-hmm. It was no relevance, I don't think, to me.
Do you believe in unconditional love?
Yes, without hesitation.
I don't believe in unconditional love. Okay. I think love has conditions.
Why?
Because I just can't do nothing when you violate one of my beliefs. I just can't do anything.
What do you mean violate one of your beliefs?
Because as we're going to talk about avoidance a little later, but if you have someone that that you love, and you're disrespected, and you're going to continue, you're going to ignore that.
You're going to ignore it.
The disrespect.
No, I don't.
Because you love them unconditionally.
No, because I don't think that's avoiding them. I think y'all need to come to a mutual respect for each other.
Well, avoidance would come into the part where if you say, okay, you love somebody unconditionally, so you're going to avoid not having a conversation that needs to be had.
That goes into our topic because avoiding is you doing everything just not to talk to the person.
But that's not good because it's nothing is going to get done.
Nothing.
So that's what I said.
Right.
You can't do nothing, and all the sense of unconditional love.
But I think it's called limited communication.
So love has conditions.
For Antoine.
Well, for me.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. So people can do anything to you.
I didn't say that. but you're not. For me, I think you're basing it on something
personal.
Yes.
No, not in general, but I just have boundaries.
Everything has boundaries.
Well, no, you'd be surprised. There are people that have run their life with people have no boundaries. I've been around.
Everybody has boundaries because you have boundaries at work. You have boundaries in your personal life.
I have witnessed people door 3 a.m. phone ringing. That's no boundary.
Oh, they're single.
Steve, that doesn't make a difference to me. I think that you have to have boundaries set up. People that know me.
Oh God.
We just don't. Just my phone doesn't ring after 11.
I hate when my phone rings after 8.
Do your phone ring after 11?
No.
Yeah. There's a
No.
people know that,
No,
but I've
absolutely.
witnessed other people. The phone ring not only that door.
See, that's
I have been someplace somewhere and I was like, who's and they like you don't know who's at the that's about.
But that person is single.
It doesn't matter, but it doesn't even matter about a dating thing. It's just a respect.
But
That's
you have to
just-
think about if
You
that
didn't even
person
call.
But that person may have already set that up with that person to do that.
That
So
means
that's
no boundary.
for that person.
That means it's like it's out of whack.
Yeah.
If you allow that you
That
could-
it's only what a person allows. And now I can see if somebody did that, it better be an emergency. You call me all hours of
yeah,
the night.
that's like you
Because I don't live like that. Because you know my phone, I don't even like my phone ring after 8. Because I like to go to bed at 7:30. Because I get up early.
7:30 is early, dear.
It's early, but I go
Did
to.
you always go to bed?
Well, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I knew it had to be
Yeah, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually I'm on the road by 5, so I need to.
every morning.
Usually.
That's a lot.
Usually. So, you know, I don't know, but, you know, I think there's a lot of discomfort and with emotional intimacy. And that's
Such as
That's what with the avoidance in the relationships.
are you talking about romantic relationships
Mhm.
or relationships such
No,
as
romantic relationships. Romantically.
avoiding having conversations?
Yeah, avoiding conversation, focusing on negativity, and doing anything they can to get out of the relationship. Limited affection, suppressing emotions. They avoid intimate relationships.
Well, that's me.
I know, but how are you dealing with this with dating?
Well, I've come to terms that about me is that, which I've just realized a few days ago, is that I am avoiding. I've had problems with avoiding because I've realized that I just don't want to do the work.
But is that selfish of you? Or let me ask you, are you leading this person on?
No,
Do they
no.
know that from the start?
No, that's not his business.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. We're not in a relationship.
I know that, but there's boundaries on how far you want to get to know this person.
I don't see it that way.
Okay, so how do you see it?
Well, are you talking about specifically, like?
No,
Because I'm not in a committed. I'm not. In
No.
any-
I'm not saying you're in a relationship.
Right.
I'm just saying, what is your conversation?
If I were,
But what is your conversation like with somebody that you're trying to see?
I don't volunteer information.
So
I know you like
you're
this.
avoiding the
This is-
intimate relationship.
Well, I look at it this way.
Oh.
I have friends.
Okay. With or without benefits?
No, we're just
Just friends.
yeah.
Okay.
And if I were to see someone, which there's someone that I may be interested in,
Okay.
there's only so much I'm going to say right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So what is your turning point of the relationship? I should say.
I don't know yet.
Is there a time frame that you want to
I don't
be
have-
dating to go into a relationship?
No,
or
I just don't.
are you
All I know right
what?
now.
Or are you dating with a purpose?
No, I'm not dating. What I mean,
You
I don't know what I am, but
are you dating with a purpose or dating without a purpose?
I don't like to use that word dating. I'm seeing.
It's the same thing. Seeing and dating.
How is it the same thing?
You're seeing somebody, you're dating somebody.
Well, you dating
It's
seems
the
like it's
same
so
thing.
serious.
No.
What we're doing is kind of light. We're just
Casually
Yeah,
dating.
we're casually.
Okay, so
It's
you're getting
not-
to know each
We're
other.
getting to know, but I'm not ready for anything serious because I know that I just don't want to do the work. Right.
So what is the work to you?
That means the work to me means that I will be this person only, and
okay. So you feel like you need to
talking every day, and
you don't necessarily have to talk every day that you're seeing somebody.
why don't you? Don't you? Aren't you? Y'all don't talk every day.
But you're trying to get to know them, so you would want to talk every day.
Well, we know each other.
That seems so shut down.
Well,
we know each other.
We do. We know each
Y'all
other.
don't know each other in a relationship.
No, we don't.
And there you go.
But we are fond of each other.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
So hopefully it can grow into something.
But you were saying before we went on that you don't think that that I like the person.
I won't say that you don't like the person. I would say that you got them on a tight rope.
Really?
And you're only pulling them in but so far.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think.
I don't know if that's going to work because
It's not always going to be that way.
Okay, so you're willing to pursue this
at some point.
Okay, so but you have no time frame. But what about
what it feels right?
But what about if this person says, I need to know this, and this?
Yeah, he's not like that.
Okay. Well, only you know. That's what we're trying to get to because
he's not. He's not like that. He's very patient.
Okay.
Have you heard this thing about people that it does this thing about energy, people's energy that gives off that sometimes people match you. Like I match people's energy.
Okay.
Have you heard that expression?
Yeah, I've heard that before. But with you, I think you'll match their energy, but you shut it down.
Well, I'm speaking in terms of like if someone is on 10. Some people may sometimes I may see you. You seem like you're the type of person that you won't necessarily. If someone's on 10, you won't go on 10 too.
It just depends.
See me, I just automatically
go. I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know. So let me ask you this.
Which is not always good.
Okay.
To match energy.
So what about let me ask you this. So if you go out on somebody and if they're clingy, how you deal with that? You like clingy relationships or you like them a little distant? You like affection, PDAs?
Yeah, I like all that. As long as I like the person, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
As long as I like the person.
Okay.
I'm fine with clinging.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine. Yeah, as long as I like them, I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Cool. So, let me ask you this. So, in the date, did y'all hold hands? Y'all hold hands?
We were. I think it seems to me that we were just feeling each other. That you didn't know if you were comfortable.
So that was the first date.
First dates are hard.
Oh, okay. That was the first date.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's awkward the first date.
Would you do that on the
What's
first
that?
date?
Hold hands
with somebody that basically we didn't know each other.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I get that. I forget. It's like I guess I'm trying to think. He was on like more dates than just one. So.
Right.
Okay.
But would you do that to somebody? When the last time? I know you're in a relationship, but when last time you been on a date with somebody that you did not know?
Oh no! I haven't been on a date in a long time.
But would you touch the hand and all that?
Hand is innocent. I think
you would do that.
Yeah, I'd hold hands if I liked it.
That's a lot. I don't know if I don't have that in me. I just be like, I'm.
Well, you're getting to know people, so you have to let your guard down. Holding hands is it's intimate, but not too intimate.
No, but that's a stranger.
Well, you got to break the ice somewhere. It ain't like you going to bed with them. It's just but it's just that's a form of intimacy.
It's true, but I don't know.
It's innocent.
I'm old fashioned.
But it's innocent intimacy.
Yeah.
So what about communication? Did you compliment the guest?
I think I did.
Okay.
I think we had a nice time though. I know I did. I can't speak for him.
Okay. But you're going to see them again.
I would see him again.
Okay. Well, that's important because Antoine in the past has been like cutthroat, cut bait, and gone about your business. So that's good that you at least see them again.
Yeah, I would see him.
Okay, good.
He was cool.
Good.
He was cool. I'm not going to say his name or nothing.
No. It's too early for that. No, we're not saying no names. No. So, if you get into these avoidance in the relationship, somebody that's probably not fully invested in the present. And, if people are avoiding in the relationship.
Right, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Right.
See, but I don't know how true that is.
And then you go to the buzzkill.
What's the buzzkill?
The buzzkill is trying to sabotage a relationship. Just trying to find fault.
I've done that.
Yeah, I know you have. So I'm trying to.
Because I don't know. I think it's because of the trauma from childhood.
Right.
You just carry that stuff.
Yeah. I can see that.
The trauma from childhood. I'll just go ahead and sabotage it because
right.
I just don't want to do the work. I don't know. We were talking about that last night. My sister-in-law.
Okay.
And I talking about that last night. I don't know. I'm comfortable with just myself right now. I don't know. I do want to.
Right. So are you continuing in therapy for the new year? Are you finished? Are you finished?
I'm done.
Okay.
Why you think
No. I just wanted to know where you are in your journey. That's all.
No, he said, I do these things called check-ins.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We check in.
So you let me ask you this. So what do you do? What about the philosophy? Depending on self in a crisis, putting up walls. Do you think you do that?
Definitely so.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. See, but the thing about it has gone. I'm aware of it.
Okay.
And I know that it can't continue.
So, now that you're dating again,
mm-hmm.
So is certain things that trigger you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I get triggered by energy that's like a negative.
Mediocre.
Yeah, the energy, like if you're on 10, like again, I'm going to match your energy, but I'm aware of it now, so I'm trying not to do that in all spaces.
You match energy, but doesn't that seem to, wouldn't it like tire
because
you
I feel
out?
disrespected.
Okay, but you can't always be on 10.
I know, but sometimes I just, I have to learn to calm it down because half the time it's not even what I think.
Right. So you're jumping to conclusions.
I'm jumping to conclusions.
Right.
So I'm learning to do that differently.
So let me ask you this, are you sending out mixed messages in your communication when you were out and you date? Let me just ask you this. Do you come out and just say what you're looking for? Or
Now I do.
Okay. That's positive.
Yeah, I do.
You come and say what you're looking for.
But you have to ask them if I give mixed messages. But I don't think I do.
Okay.
I pretty much say. If I like you, I like you. I'm not going to waste my time.
Right. No. Yeah. Nobody wants to waste their time on
especially
an individual.
If I'm spending time with you. That means I like you. That's all I could say.
Because that's time that you can't get back.
Right. Right.
Don't sit there and try to make something out of nothing.
Right. I've witnessed, and I could be wrong. I'm not going to say. I try to refrain from using, saying the older generation because I get in trouble.
Well, things are different between generations.
Yeah, but a lot of times, to go back to avoidance, things that need to be dealt with, I find from the older generation, they're used to sweep it under the rug and
I
not
think,
talk about it.
I think to a degree that still happens. Because I know there's some people who are older than I am. They like to date people who are still in their 20s and 30s.
Well, not necessarily dating. I'm just talking about the issues that need to be acted.
But this is the whole point I'm trying to make is because they never dealt with their childhood issues, and they try to revert back to their childhood by dating somebody in their 20s and 30s, try to mold that person into something they're not, and it doesn't work. And I've had friends from past, and there's somebody that I know that's older. He's in his late 60s, but he likes to date children.
Well, listen, what do you do? What do you do when you have someone that you need to talk, you need to hash out an issue with, and they refuse to give you the space to hash it out?
So you're talking about somebody that...
And this is somebody that you love.
Well, the thing with this, I haven't dealt with that.
You've never dealt with it.
I've never dealt with that. Because, usually if they give me a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, I'll be out.
Well, I know you have a close relationship with your mother.
Right.
Sound like you and your mother have a disagreement. How do you handle that?
It's so funny that you say that because, sometimes we go through our look. Sometimes, but now I'm like, if she has something that she say that I don't really particularly care for, sometimes I just ignore it.
You let it go.
Sometimes I just ignore it. Because sometimes my mother says stuff, I don't want to say shit. But she brings up shit just to get a reaction out of me sometimes. But I don't even feed into it anymore.
Really?
I'm too old.
So do you think that's the correct way to handle that?
I don't know because, the thing with it is, I could be asking a tough question and then she'll say something just to avoid that, to trigger me with something else. And I don't let it bother me.
So are you displaying unconditional love when you avoid? Is that unconditional love to you?
I think with my mother's situation, I think it's not avoiding. I just think it's smart thinking on my part because I can't go through life with thinking bad about my mother or and I don't know. Maybe that's the point of avoiding. Maybe it's a part of avoiding on me, but I just think it's more healthier for me to
put your feelings or your feeling aside.
I don't think it's putting my feelings aside. I think it's just maybe it is avoidance. Maybe it's avoidance. But the thing is, I don't get mad at her because I'm just like, she just says.
See, but you're putting how you feel aside.
No.
You just said that you're spare. You said
sometimes I will entertain it. It just depends. It's situational for me.
Well, somebody told me that Antoine, you can't fight every battle.
And you can. That's why I say sometimes I just ignore it, or sometimes I'll say something else. I don't know if that's avoiding it or fighting a battle. I don't know how you classify that.
But do you seem like I try to fight every battle? It's like every time something comes out,
No, I think
I'm just passionate about it.
I know you're passionate about things, but sometimes I think you just avoid it so you don't have to deal with it.
Well, when it comes to I
say that because
like with family members, I should just let it slide.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about your dating history.
Well, dating is different.
Yeah, and relationships within your realm of your parents and all that's a little bit different because you have to deal with those situations. And I don't know if you call it avoidance.
What do you mean you have to deal with the situation?
Because I have conflicts. Everybody knows that I don't have a relationship with my dad.
Right.
We don't.
And I don't have a relationship with my mother.
Right. Exactly. So I don't think we avoid the conflict. I just think we just don't deal with it. because we just don't have to.
So okay,
And
now that we're here,
but I told my partner about this, and I said, no, I didn't tell him that. I told a friend of mine, a close friend of mine. I said, it's not that I have resentment toward him. I just don't like him as a person. It's not that I hate him. He's just the.
How many years has this been too? Because I need.
How long has it been for us? Oh God,
Because I'm going through something like this with.
Oh, it's been over 30 years.
Really?
Yeah, it's been since the 90s, easily. But it's been going on.
He's never reached out to you.
I just saw him 6 months ago.
You saw him,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all don't He don't say we need to talk. He never does.
He reached out to me. When was that? During the summer this year or last year. He called me from my mother's number. I'm just like, what? Are you kidding
what did
me?
he say?
He's like, I want to get in touch with your mother because, I heard she has some issues and I wanted to talk to her. I was like, what? No. I called her and I said, do you want to deal with this? And she was like, no. But then,
That's probably how.
but again, I'm telling all my personal business. But anyway, fast forward to this year, my grandmother passed. He was at the funeral. My mother was at the funeral.
Was he there when I was there?
No, he came in after.
Oh.
And
I would have loved to see him.
he told my mother that he didn't recognize her.
What'd that mean?
Oh, I didn't know who you were. That's what he told her. Because he was in there with another woman. And I was like, who cares? So, fast forward to last month, my mother called him.
Well,
I'm like, what? What in the world is going on here?
I mean, you don't know what may be like.
I was like, I stay out of it.
I know, that's straight, because you don't know
I stay out of it.
what their relationship is.
Right. They've been, they got together when they were 16. They got married when they were 18.
But she don't tell you everything.
I know. And they're probably still in contact, but you know what? I don't need to know.
But does that upset you?
Nope.
Okay.
Not at all. Not in the least. Because that's your worry, not mine. I have nothing to do with it.
I can't believe that it has been 30 years. So so the feeling is mutual.
Oh, I think it's more on me than him. Because
That's why I asked, has he tried?
But with him, he don't come out and ask you things. He'll try to make light of the conversation to bring something in to try to rope you into a conversation. And I don't like that.
Okay. See, like with me, like I don't have a relationship with my mother, but we will never be in the same room or anything like that.
You don't know that.
I mean, we just don't run in the same circles.
That's true.
We don't run in the same circles.
That's true.
And I think the last time that we were together, I think I made myself abundantly clear how I felt.
Oh, you did.
I think I made myself abundantly clear.
You did. I think, but is there something in you that wants to have a conversation with her?
No, I got everything out that I needed to say.
Okay. But if she reached out
I wish her the best. I love her.
But I can't even say that.
You can't say that?
I can't say that.
What, that you love your father?
Yeah.
Why don't you love him?
I don't know. Because we just have a strange relationship. No. I don't like him as a person.
Well, like and love is two different things. I can see you don't like him.
I've never said I loved him.
I think you do, though.
No. I don't think I do. How do you figure?
Because he birthed you.
That doesn't have anything to do with like. It just doesn't. We just have a very strange relationship. We just don't have a relationship. That's it. We just don't have that.
That's good to know because somebody's going through that. And I wanted to know how long does it's a couple, but yours, that's a lifetime.
Ours has been going on. It was a strange when we were kids. My parents were married 30 years, and they got divorced at their 30th wedding anniversary. I think I was 20. I think I was 27. My brother was 29, and that's when they got divorced. But I just think he didn't like me growing up.
Come on, Darren.
My brother was his favorite.
What
And
do
he
you
made
mean
that
your
clear.
father
He
didn't
just
like
made
you?
that abundantly clear. And I think the older I get, I look like him. And I don't even know how to deal with that.
I mean, I'm not a parent, but I just don't think a parent. Well, my mother.
Yeah, so exactly. So we're both at a loss here because we don't have the answers to the question.
See, but I'm so used to. I've had my grandmother. My grandmother passed away 2011. That's
Right.
where I was nurtured through her.
Right.
However, when I grew up, as I was growing up, and I heard people's experiences with their mothers and stuff, that I felt a void. I can't relate
Right.
to how your relationship is with your mother. I can't relate.
Exactly. And then I
To
can't
that
relate because of your
I've never-
father either.
I've never felt that because yes, I knew that she was my grandmother, but it was always like
That's a different
it's a
relationship.
difference.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference.
So when people would say, "Oh, my mother this," and I love my mother and all this type of stuff, I just fall on deaf ears because
Well, I'm the same way with my father, and you have a loving relationship with your father.
Right.
So I can't relate to that.
Really,
I can't relate. Mm-mm.
that's amazing.
No.
Not amazing, like it's just weird to me.
Right. It's weird to you,
That
but it's
I
normal
don't have
to me.
that feeling. It's like I don't know what that feels like. Like I don't feel like people have asked me, well, how do you feel? Like I don't have a feeling.
And I don't have a feeling either.
I don't have a feeling because she never
Embrace.
embraced me. I don't.
And he never embraced me either.
She never embraced me, and I never felt. This is what I think, and people, y'all can comment later or whatever. I think that, and because I'm not a female, I don't know what it feels like to be pregnant.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I think that that's when the mother bonds with the child. I'm told.
Somewhat, yeah. Yeah, there's a bond there.
And I don't think that ever happened with her. Because her age. She was a minor.
Okay.
So I think that the disconnect came in with that. I'm just imagining. And,
I don't think that really has anything to do with it.
You don't think so?
I think she just wasn't ready to be a parent.
Well, she was 15. Can you imagine being 15?
But I get
know what
that.
I mean?
But, the thing it is, she's had a long time since then to embrace you.
No, because I think sometimes, like trauma, it was probably like a trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure it is a trauma.
It probably was like trauma, and I'm just was a reminder,
Okay.
And then,
But she wasn't raped. But it's still, but you still think it's trauma.
I don't know. All I know is that I just didn't. Yeah, and for years I used to be, I was mad. I'm not mad or any of that.
Oh no, there's no reason to be
I'm not
mad.
mad or
And
anything.
that's the
I
thing with me.
understand.
I'm not mad at my father, but it's just I just don't want a relationship.
I think it's a shame because she didn't give. I'm a wonderful person. Ain't it funny to hear somebody just talk about?
I'm a
wonderful.
wonderful. conceited tonight.
I'm a
What's
wonderful
going on?
person, and you have you could have had first dibs on being an upfront seat with me, and you chose the latter. So
Well,
I
maybe
think
that's
that's
just too much alike.
No, we're not. Me and her,
Really?
we're nothing alike.
I've only seen her. I've never had a conversation.
No, we're nothing alike.
Yeah, that's the same dude with my father. We're not anything
I would
alike.
handle stuff totally different.
But I looked in the mirror a few weeks ago for my birthday. I was like, oh God, I really look like him.
I really, I wish I could have seen
Since I'm
him.
getting older, I think I look like him more and more. And I'm like, and that would figure. That just figures.
I look like my dad.
Oh yeah, you do.
He sometimes he does. I was like, do I do that?
Yes. If you go out, you ever have the chance to go out with Antoine and his dad, sitting there at the table with both of them, or out with both of them, they're like twins.
His behaviors. I'll be like, do I? Sometimes.
You got a lot of nerve because your behavior.
No, because sometimes it makes
your behavior.
it dumbfounds me sometimes that I have to sit and be like, do I do that? Do I? I hope I don't come across, and I love him.
Of course.
Even, I'm like, do I come across like that?
Mm-mm. Well, I don't know. Only you know.
I mean, and you know, when you only gonna get a certain version. I know a different.
Well, that's parents. Period.
Not to take anything from. Yes, he's a wonderful person and
Right.
all that stuff, but I know him a little differently.
Of course. But getting back to the topic, when one partner consistently takes a position of distancy and autonomy, intimacy can.
Whoa, those words, teacher.
Autonomy.
Teacher, Mr. Bush. What does that mean for the people that are in the special seats?
Well, we're all in a special seat.
Okay,
but autonomy
I don't know
can
what
be
that word means.
the quality of the state of being self-governing, the ability to make your own decisions.
You said when there's a lack of that?
Mm-hmm. It's the quality of the state of being self-governing yourself. The ability to make your own decision. And you're not
The
supposed
inability or ability?
ability. But you're not supposed to be making decisions for yourself. You're supposed to be making decisions for both of you. Y'all should be making a decision together.
Now, when I was earlier years, when I was in relationships now, that's where I suffered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
well, did you feel like you always need to be in control?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because
okay.
I
think we all go through that in a certain part of our life.
Yeah, I was immature back then,
but I think we all have a degree of that.
I was very immature.
Some people need to be in control
and low self-esteem.
Well, I had that too.
And I said that back then I said whoever made the most money was the boss.
No.
Well, that's how I thought.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
I just by what I saw. Whoever made the most money was the boss. So
that was part of your
what I say
relationship.
goes.
Wow. No, that's real off the bar.
I know better now. I would never do that.
That has
today.
nothing to do with
I
that.
would never do that today. It would be we and us.
Right.
Today, but back then, no. It's like what?
I mean, with me and my relationship, I think we balance each other off.
Really?
Good. I think we do.
So let me ask you this: so if he decides that he's going to go somewhere at the last minute and forgets to tell you, is that a problem?
It's happened before.
Really?
It's
See
happened.
that? I don't like that.
But it's okay. But it depends on the situation.
I should be able to go where I want to go, and I forgot. I'll call you later.
I don't have a problem with him going somewhere that I don't know. Just tell me.
But I'll call you later after I'm done. So would you the type that you would be blowing the phone up?
No.
Like,
Like,
where are
I don't
you?
do none of that. None. No.
But okay, so
we have the respect to say if he's already out or whatever. We'll just text each other and say.
Right. So if he was supposed to be home at 7:00, and he's not it's not answering the phone. So do you usually y'all call or text?
Either one. If he can't pick up the phone, he'll text me.
So
if I can't pick up the
well,
phone,
he didn't call. So you'll call him because now you notice that it's 7.
Yeah.
So you'll say, where are you? That's what you would say. Or what would you say?
Well, sometimes because this is the thing, he rides the metro to work, and I like to. He goes to work twice a week. Oh, I did that. Twice a week.
What?
He goes to work twice a week in person. And I like for him to call me when he gets home because he walks home from the metro. Because it's Christmas season. So I get kind of worried if you don't call me at a certain time.
Oh, but in the summertime it's fine. He doesn't have to call.
No, he calls me then too. But I prefer now because it's dark outside.
Okay, well, what about when?
No, he does call. But I'm a little less worried when it's, still light outside. But now that, with Christmas time and it's dark out.
It's scary to me.
Why?
It's just scary to me. I don't want to be under those type of surveillances.
We've been together almost 3 years.
That's good. I know, but there's something wrong. It's me, Derek. It's not you. It's something's wrong with me. Because
but you haven't been in a relationship in a while.
Right.
That's probably why.
I just want to be able to be like, you know what? It's 3:30. I'm off. I'm hitting it to the bar, and I don't have to drink, and I don't want to tell say you know.
I just think it's out of respect.
I don't want to say. I'll tell you later. I don't feel like I'll say. I'll get ready to go to the bar. I'll get ready to go to the bathroom.
Oh no, it's not like that. It's not like that.
I don't want to.
It's not like that. You know, sometimes I go to the bar for lunch when I have my work from home days. I'll just go to the bar at lunchtime because I like to catch up and see what's going on in the neighborhood.
Maybe it's me. I just think.
And you know, sometimes I'll just text her and say, "Oh, I'm at the such and such."
Oh.
Or sometimes I'll just tell them later. It's nothing boundary. It's not a boundary because I'm not doing anything.
So you wouldn't. Okay, so you wouldn't get mad if
sometimes
say like he didn't respond.
He'll respond.
Just say he didn't.
Just say he didn't. He'll respond when he can. He might be in a meeting at that time. So that
And you would not be upset.
Because he always
not saying that that he's doing
because
anything.
he always I'll explain later why I couldn't or why it's nothing. We have that trust.
Well, okay. I mean, I get that. It's I'm not saying that anybody's doing anything. It's just that I don't like to be
Committed.
to feel like I have to punch a clock.
No, you're not. It's not even like that. But you know when you really like a person,
But
you
don't.
give the respect of where just boundaries of where you going. It's not like you have to check in. It's just common courtesy.
It feels like it.
It's just common courtesy.
Well, it feels like a little check-in to me.
No, it's not like a Facebook. Oh, I'm here, I'm there, and everywhere. But you notice this on Facebook. People do that.
Well,
I'm here, I'm there.
Well, yeah,
That's the same.
I did because I want to do it.
No,
But
that's for security reasons. It's not good because people stalk people who go out of town. Oh, I'm in Puerto Vallarta. Your house is free.
I don't do it all the time. I do it sometimes. I did it this morning for church. I said that where I was. Like every day I don't.
Yeah, but
do that.
but you feel safe doing that.
One time my brother said something.
Yeah, because your brother's in law enforcement.
Yeah, but this is before we even started this. I had to go to the emergency room, and I had to go to the emergency room, and I didn't expect people comment. I just said I'm at Washington Hospital. What was that? George Washington University Hospital.
And what?
All these people started commenting.
Right. That's the only thing that you said.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
You can't leave something that broad.
I know, but
without a reaction, because it's going to be a spiral.
And I wasn't thinking. I mean, I know a lot of people. I didn't think. I wasn't thinking. Here goes my brother. He ringing the phone. He was like, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm at the." He's like, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "I'm all right." He was like, "Well, why would you post that? Why would you post that?" He said, "You let the family know first." I said, "I did not expect."
Yeah, people live by this Facebook.
And it was just
social media platforms.
Yeah, I just had a little bump. A scratch that I had.
But you should have said I'm at GW Hospital just because I have a scratch or I need a stitch or something. You got to have more details.
That's when I realized. I was like, okay, I got it.
Yeah, because details aren't in there. Yeah,
they thinking that I'm on dying death's door.
Right. Somebody always thinks if you're in the emergency roroom, there's a dire emergency.
Just for a little bruise, a scratch. That's all.
But you didn't no details, so people automatically say, "Oh my God, there's something wrong."
Yeah, I know better now. I would never.
Yeah, you can't do that because that's a faux pas.
Yeah. Well, Dirk, I really learned something about you today with your,
Well, we learned something from each other.
With your,
he can't even talk. But it's just, it's a different scenario.
I don't think it's that different. I think they're alike. I think I would say only is your father my mother.
Right.
But it seems to me that I'm more.
I'm
more
You're out of it.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is, and I'm at peace.
I'm at peace too.
Are you? Though?
Yes.
You
yes.
feel at
yes.
peace?
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
So
because I don't have to entertain anything.
Well, so when you're in the same spaces, then why does it seem? Because I feel a little anger maybe from you.
Mm-mm. Nope. It may have started as anger, but now I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with that. I'm grown. I'm an adult. I'm almost 60 years old. I don't have to deal with that.
But some people, what do you think about when some people say, well, you know, Derek, that's your father.
I've heard that all my life.
And you need to, you only get one.
I hear that all the time.
Please stop doing that, y'all.
Right. Please don't do that.
Stop saying
you only get one because he's
that,
this,
because
because
you don't
he's
know
that.
people's...
You don't know their backgrounds.
You don't know what, backgrounds and what
because my mother always says that. Well, he is your father. Okay.
So what does that mean?
Right.
Like,
what does that mean? That doesn't mean I have
to...
I should accept all the bullshit that he deals out, and I should
Because
go
I
on
don't
with
know
my life.
when
I would
people
never
say
do
that. And
I would never do that.
What does that mean? Like, that's your... I'm like...
No.
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 I don't have to...
There are certain relationships that you just don't have to deal with.
Like when, when me and my mother were talking our last conversations, she was like, well, Antoine, I did the best that I could. I believe that.
Okay.
I believe that was your best.
But
I do. I accept that. I believe that was the best.
And that was
her best. And I have to accept that. I may not have liked it.
Oh, you didn't like it at all.
But, I mean, it's the best. Listen, there are two types of people in this world. We have 10-gallon people and 5-gallon people. Right. I'm a 10-gallon person. A 5-gallon person can't pour into a 10-gallon cup. They don't have it.
Doesn't work. They just don't have. They're not equipped.
And I accept. And
that's why I accept no relationship.
You just have to accept people.
Right.
It's a part of accepting people for who they are. I happen to be a 10-gallon person. I have to align myself with other 10-gallon people.
Absolutely. And that's why we just don't have a relationship. And we won't have a relationship because I won't entertain it. I just won't. Because as an adult, we've had plenty of time to sit there, do this, do that. It just never came. And I'm not one of those people to sweep things underneath the rug and it's going to be better this time. It never gets better. It always gets worse.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you think it has something to do with you being a homosexual?
I think that's part of it.
Really?
I do.
So because he's from the generation.
Right. But his parents accepted it, but he didn't accept it.
Well, grandparents always.
Right. Not always.
I very rarely, seldomly hear grandparents.
I even gravitated to the thought maybe he was homosexual and didn't want to be, and he resents me for being openly about it. And I think maybe that's part of it.
98.99% of the time, that is the.
Mm-hmm. And I do believe that.
And because they're living in the how dare you,
right?
Be able to live who you are.
Right. And that's
and it pisses them off.
Exactly. And I think that's where it lay.
Like, how dare you?
Right.
And that first, I'll be like, really? Why can't you? I don't understand, like, how, I know everybody's different and they can't live their life, okay?
Right.
And they,
but it happens. But that's the best analysis for me. I think I'm doing something that he wanted to do, but didn't have the guts.
We're going to have to get out of here. This battery is low. Thank you for watching. Go to @Qualified Talk Panel on YouTube and subscribe, guys. And we will probably be back on the new year.
New Year. And happy holidays to everybody. And also happy New Year. We'll be back January with new exciting topics. And hopefully we'll get this... our technical difficulties under control.
Yeah. All right.
We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.